Hello, welcome to Gopala Astrology channel. We have a very interesting video today about the loans and astrological significance of loan, how exactly the loan happens to the people and what planet causes the loans to be there, and also the remedy, which planet helps us to get rid of the loan, and also some of the specific techniques that I will be talking today about how to really clear the loan in a proper systematic method. All right, let's try to understand what exactly is loan or debt. See, loans are something which we borrow from bank or from any institute, from your own company if you're working somewhere, or you can even take it from your friends and things like that. That means something which you borrow for a short period of time to either to buy an asset or clear something or buy something under the name of debt, right? So you're going to borrow and you have to return it back to that party who has given you the loan at some point of time. That's called the debt. That's the clear definition of what is debt. Everybody in this world, especially the new world, what we are seeing, have to have loans of one kind or the other. Even the business people, they cannot run the business without the loans. All right. Now, everything to be seen for the loans and debts through the sixth house of our horoscope. I have already made the videos on different houses in the horoscope. Please refer to those videos to understand better. Right, sixth house is purely talking about what struggles we face in the life, what are the mishappenings that is going on in our life. For example, somebody falls sick in your house, and you have to take loan to put them in the hospital and get the treatment for them. You know, some of the penalties. For example, you are driving, you get into the traffic ticket, and you have to pay the penalty. Right, it can happen anywhere. And there are many other things. I don't want to go into the details of it. Please understand the sixth house of the horoscope is the most important house, which talks about loans and debts. Okay, so now let's go back to the original zodiac sign here. I have just put number first one as the Aries for convenience purpose. Okay, this first house can be any of these 12 zodiacal signs. Just for understanding, I'm trying to explain what is the planet really that contributes for us to take the loan. Please understand that Mars is the planet which is really, really into the loan, because Mars is also is also known in Sanskrit as Bhumi Karaka. So most of the 90% of the loans, the big loans I'm talking about, is taken for buying the property or some kind of a property. Yes. Now, imagine for the Aries ascendant, or the imagine this is your first house or the ascendant. If the Mars is placed in the third house, if the Mars is placed in the sixth house, or Mars is placed in the ninth house and 12th house, these are the four positions in which Mars really becomes very powerful, and it will make you to take loan for some reason or the other at some point of time or the other, especially more so when the Mars dasha or antar dasha, the planetary time period of Mars comes into picture. So that is for sure he will make you to get some loans. And now, of course, loans are always there in our life. How is that we can get rid of it? What is the planet which helps really to get rid of our loans? See, you should take loans only when you have this in your horoscope. That is, imagine this is again the first house of Aries. Okay, if Jupiter is placed in the first house or the fifth house is also called Lakshmi Sthanam, right, or the ninth house, okay, and then 11th house of Labhasthanam. So basically, I am talking about triangle, trikona sthanas, 1, 5, and 9 are called trikonas. Okay, these are the very lucky triangle in our horoscope chart. And 11th house, of course, is always the Labhasthanam. And Jupiter or the Guru goes into one of these places, it will give you the remedy for clearing the loans. And I have also seen it is very beneficial when it is in the fourth house and then seventh house as well. We call this as Kendra Sthanas 1, 4, 7. And I have not put 10 here because sometimes in the 10th house, Jupiter really cannot help you to get rid of the loans. All right. So this is how we can see if you have Jupiter in any of these houses. If you even if you take any loan, I'm talking about long-term loans, you should be able to clear it back and have a good credit history. Okay, friends, let's now understand salt therapy for loan clearance. It looks very odd title here. I'm going to use salt for clearing the loans. It's very strange, right? Salt is something which is known as rinam in Sanskrit. So the loans or debts that we take from the universe for our own usage is determined by salt. Salt is a very powerful substance. Okay, so I will give you these 9 steps which you need to properly follow. I will tell this to all of my clients who really are in serious debts, things like that, and they will always come back to me with great success after they really follow it. Please follow this with full faith, whatever I say, and try it out without any deviation. My sincere advice to you is please do not tell this to others. Be successful first. Once you see the success story there, then you can go and talk to this for your friends. If not, what happens straight away? You talk about a simple therapy called salt therapy to any of the people, new friends who are new to this. They will call. They will make a fun out of you, and then they will demotivate your job. Okay, so now what are we going to do this? So first of all, please buy an empty plastic container like 1 to 1.5 liters capacity. It should be either plastic or porcelain because it doesn't react with the salt. All right. Now, once you buy it, once you have the porcelain cylinder ready in your house, now we are going to buy the packet of salt every Friday. This packet of salt can be a small one. Don't buy 1 kg. It can be smaller ones. It can be 250 grams or half kg of salt. That is good enough. But it should be a sealed container that you're going to buy, a packet of salt. And this should be bought on a Friday between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. What is the significance of Friday and what is this 7 a.m. and 7 p.m.? Please understand, Friday is related to the planet Venus or Lakshmi. Okay, Lakshmi is the goddess of wealth. And when you buy on after the sunrise, 7 a.m. is normally after the sunrise and before the sun sets at 7 p.m., we call it as a proper Friday window. So you need to buy the packet of salt in these timings. Okay, once you buy this, what is the next step that is expected? Is the jar I'm talking about. Please bring that salt packet back home and transfer it to this empty jar. Okay, and that's it. This transferring of the jar to the empty jar can be done even after 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, it doesn't matter. But buying of salt between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m., that is mandatory. Okay, so start using this salt for your daily cooking and all other purposes as per normal. This is a good salt. This you need to start using it. Tell your wife or you are a good cook. Please start using this for your cooking purposes as normal. Okay, so whatever you are using for salt, you use it for normal. The next is you can even take you can buy 4 plates like this, plastic plates or some containers. Okay, and then you can place them around the 4 corners of your bed. Okay, just before you sleep. That means you take a lump of salt, put it in these plastic plates, and then put it on the 4 corners of your bed. The reason is, at a stretch, you are going to spend about 6 to 8 hours in sleeping in this bed, right? So once you put the salt on 4 corners of your bed, you are going to remove most of the negative energy, negative vibrations that is coming to your system, all right, to your aura. And that's how the salt is very powerful. It removes all the negativity around you. All right. So more and more you use this salt, which is in the container, better it is. Okay. So what you need to do, finish off once you get up in the morning, wash these plates in the kitchen tap. That means in the running water, you need to cleanse those plates and keep it ready for the next night usage. So we are going to keep using this daily. Okay, and if you have a landed property, you have 4 corners of the house, you can even do the same for 4 corners of your house as well. And that can be there for the whole day, and then you can wash it up and keep it ready for the next day again. So more and more you use the salt in this manner, better it is, and you will start seeing the loans or debts starts getting down. Now you need to complete this cycle for 27 consecutive weeks. That means I tell my people normally put it, you take a calendar and start ticking them. Okay, every Friday, as you finish that particular Friday's work, keep a checklist of it so that you can track that you are going to make 27 weeks fully. What I guarantee you, if you sincerely follow this step 1 to step 8, I'm very, very sure that by the end of 27 weeks, you would have completely come out of those loans that you have. I had this personal experience, and I have seen many, many of my clients who did this have come back to me with good results. In fact, in my experience already, if you do this for 5 to 6 weeks, the result starts coming already. By the 8th week, you will see that there is some direction for you to clear your loans. All right, so that's it. And if you miss any one of the week, okay, the clock is to be started again. That means it becomes the week 1 and you have to start all over again for the 27 weeks. That's why please set a reminder in your cell phones and set an alarm that, okay, I need to go and buy the packet of salt. Buying the packet of salt between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. is the key to the success for this salt therapy for clearing loans. All right, and one more tip I'm going to give today is this: please do not ignore your lenders. Okay, whoever has given you the money, including the bank or friend or whoever it is, even it can be your relative or even it can be your father or father-in-law, whoever. So please do not ignore them. So whoever has helped you in the time, you need to start giving back them their loan amount. Okay, so the best thing is start doing this more and more on Tuesdays. At least give them some portion of the amount. If you have got, let us say you have $10,000 loans, you start at least, you pay them $100 on a Tuesday. So the reason is, whatever we do on Tuesday, the concept is that we are going to repeat it again and again. That means this sets the beginning for repayment of loan. All right, and please do not take any loans on a Tuesday. Do not sign any contract for the loan with any bank or anyone on a Tuesday. If you do that, your loan keeps on going up and going up and going up, and you will not be able to pay it off. And please make sure that you do not pay anyone on Fridays. Friday is the incoming gains. Okay, you should not pay back on Friday, and you will lose it forever. All right, so these are the few simple techniques, and borrowing the loans can be on Wednesdays. Wednesday is very good day for Mercury, and it is for business, right? So the loan borrowing can be on Wednesdays and repaying back at least small installments on Tuesdays. So that should really help, and I have really seen success in this technique that I have told you. And one more point here I would like to talk about the Mr. Lobo, Greenstone Lobo's concept. Here, the planet X is actually the Kuvera, right? Whoever has planet X exalted in their horoscope, for example, planet X goes to the deepest exaltation in Aquarius. Okay, they will never come under loans. If at all they take loan, also they will clearing it is very fast. Okay, the next best place for planet X is Cancer. Okay, in Cancer also it is exalted. It gets into the best position even in Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. Pisces is extremely good for planet X. In other places, it may give relatively lesser proportion, but the highest, the rich people, really I have seen, they have the planet X in Aquarius or in Pisces. In fact, people like Bill Gates, they have planet X in Pisces, in deep exaltation. All right, so I think with this we will conclude this video, come to the end of this. If you have any questions, please type it up in the comment section, and whenever I have time I will come back to you. Thank you very much. Please subscribe this channel, and we will be putting more and more new videos, innovative videos on astrology. Thank you.